optimistic are you that something will come out of this meeting?
It's really difficult to tell. Anything can happen tomorrow, really. But what we really want to see is that we cannot rely on these two individuals to solve a problem of such global nature. I mean, just look at what happened with the G7 summit, for example. On his way away from Canada, he unraveled the deal that was made there. So what we really need to do here is to bring the whole international community in, put international law at the heart of solving this problem. The Treaty on the Prohibition of Nuclear Weapons is a way forward that means that we don't just have to rely on the goodwill of two individuals.
Still, it is important that both sides come up with a roadmap to denuclearization.
Absolutely, and we are here to help with that roadmap. We have developed a plan that relies on international law to solve this problem, to completely denuclearize the Korean Peninsula and make sure that nuclear weapons are not used on the Korean Peninsula ever.
Beatrice, good morning to you. What soundings are you getting from the Trump administration on what you're planning here? We know that, well, you've said that you like the existing treaty frameworks, use of international law to fix this. Trump not necessarily a fan of existing frameworks. How much is the administration working with you?
Well, we have sent them our plan, and we're trying to talk to them and would like to meet with them here in Singapore to discuss it. But we think that this is exactly why international law needs to be involved. This needs to be a deal that puts the security of the world at the heart and cannot be just walked away by one leader like the Iran deal, for example.
There's no clarity about North Korea's capability of how many warheads it has at this point in time. What's the risk of a nuclear war should the summit fail to produce a substantial outcome?
Well, this is what we're really terrified about, that we will see a failure of the summit and go back to where we were a few months ago, where the two countries were threatening to mass murder civilians with weapons of mass destruction. And I think that's why it's so important that the rest of the world does not just remain passive and watching these two, but that everyone contributes to the rejection of nuclear weapons and to strengthen the international institutions and international law on this. No nuclear weapons for any country should be the norm.